fucking punch you back.
Then do it. What's stopping you?
Now you have my attention. I got hands to you. That was awesome. That was awesome. I want to know how to do that. You beat me.
Very well. Your first lesson begins now. Now, depending on what you wish to learn, there are different places where you can pull the information from the body.
What a dick.
3 fucking years. Where's that time gone? Also, nanny.
Pop, pop.
Find wherever corruption is, root it out, and let the system do its job. If the system isn't doing its job, destroy the system.
Like I can see things.
Look over here.
Yeah?
You look like a nerd.
know, for what it's worth, I also missed my face. With a brick! That one didn't quite land. Oh. Hello, Swiftness. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Vale who fights cats. How are we doing, everybody? Yes, exactly, Swiftness. See, you get it. What's up, Lady Timmer? It has been a while. You know, for a small, brief window of time, not streaming helped me a lot and made my life easier. And then it just didn't. So we're back. And in the future, if I need to take a streaming break for a while, again, I will. But boy, howdy, do I need to stream again. At least for now. Ugh. What are we on now? Not you, surely. No. Yeah. Yeah, gestures at the world in general is a pretty good summary of where things are at right now, I think. Yeah, I don't know where the in the face with a brick joke came from. I feel like I saw something that was very funny. Trust me. Boy. I know, right? It's crazy. Sorry, it's wild. Where do the time go? All right. Hey, it's an Erica. You showed up just in time, Erica. We're doing some bullet journal-y goodness today. Hopefully we finish that and get on to other things as well. But that's what we're working on, ATM. I know. It's been forever. Oh, yeah? Hit me, Erica. Time for me. Oh, I misread. I misread your sentence, Lauren. I thought you said, time for me to go into the same black void that guitar picks and socks go into, never to be seen again. I was like, Lauren, you okay? Hey, congratulations, Erica. That's a big deal. Yeah, if only that other douchebag would get off of GarrettRobinson.com. Oh, boy. You know, I just realized there's some stuff in the old Bujo that we're just gonna not put on stream. Uh-oh. Where's my damn... Well, that's awesome, Erica. Well done. I think I left my ruler in my other journal, so I'm going to grab that. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, Butters? How's it going? Well, the hair looks fantastic for what it's worth. Oh, damn, Erica. Yeah, I hope Rocky gets better. Wow, Lady Temeraire. Oh my god, I'm super jealous. Oh, no problem, Vale. Rest up. I'm pretty sure Vale is just good-natured griping. That's that's why you send a book to an editor, is to get back a list of 700 things to fix. I was so happy to write these books, and now they repay me by making me edit them? Ah, Lauren, you're free to do that if you want to, but you are under no obligation to do so. Like, for one thing, you can run a tabletop game in anything. Okay? And I know because people do it all the time. People will just grab Patrick Rothfuss's books and be like, I want to play a game, I want to play a campaign in this world, and they'll just make it happen. And I guarantee you Rothfuss did not do any extra work in his writing to make the books compatible with the tabletop campaign. That's on the gamer, not on you as the author. Yeah, good. That's a very cool ask. It's very cool that people want to do that. But I know for a fact that certain people have already played games in Underrealm and they've played D&D in Underrealm, which to me is like highly incompatible. But they make it work. That's like people asking you to make your books compatible with, like, shipping or something. It's like, all right, all right. You people are going to do that no matter what I do. So can we just... By the way, obligatory, what do you mean, you people? Yeah, totally. That's very much its own skill set that people spend a long time developing. Okay, does anybody out there have skill at doing song mashups? I ask this periodically on stream and on other online spaces because there's a mashup that I've wanted to hear my whole, like, ever since one of these songs came out, and I have no ability to do anything like that. The writing has not been going, Erica, which is one reason that I'm streaming today. I was just like, you know what? I'm not writing very much these days, and I think I need to get back to streaming. Oh, that's right, Lauren, you haven't played. Next book comes October 1st. What's the command again? I'm so out of practice. You have a DJ friend, Swiftness? All right, here's the mashup. You ready for this? Here's the mashup. Here's what it is. I want to make sure I have the right song. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Linkin Park, a place for my head. Linkin Park, a place for my head. And Crazy Train. Just listen to the guitar intro on both of them and tell me that that is not the building blocks of a perfect mashup. Oh, so good. It would be so wonderful. I want to live in a world where that exists. Oh, that's amazing, Erica. Oh, God. Not that I need to go off chasing that squirrel, but holy shit. I would love to have LeVar Burton read a short story. Oh, I can hear that. I can hear that, Lauren, for sure. Hey, that's cool, Erica. I think I need to chill out Nightbot a little bit. Thank you, Lauren. That's right. Nightbot's like, I've been out of commission for months. How's the break going, Dread? I'm going to send out an email today about something. About, what am I sending it out about today? Oh, yeah, Tales of the Wanderer is having a price drop promo right now. But I am going to have another email going out on Friday if you wanted to swap. Hashtag relatable, Lauren. 3 a week. Damn, Erica. I don't know, Lauren. In a certain sense, I think that's what people find most interesting is the world building. I don't feel like anybody likes watching the draft come together, to be honest. MailChimp and I are no longer speaking. Okay, I think we're out of the danger zone, so I think that we can go into bullet journal. Ugh. It's 7, right? Yeah. Later, Dread. Oh, shoot. You know what I should do real quick? Pew, 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 pew. Hey, thanks for the follow, Ayara012 or Ayara12. Greetings. welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time here. Go ahead and grab yourself a free book at the link that I just dropped in chat. That will give you a free copy of Nightblade, the first book of Underrealm. It is, fair warning and full disclosure, it is the drug dealer model. I give you the first one for free, get you nice and addicted, and then you buy the rest of them. But you're going to have yourself a good time. And it's somewhat less destructive than some of the harder drugs that you can get out there. So go ahead and do it anyway. Subscribe to your Substack newsletter? Wait, what? I don't know what a I'll be totally honest, I don't know what a Substack newsletter is. Oh. Sorry, Erica. No, I meant that I had to drop a message to a buddy of mine. Okay, that is done. I'm so unbelievably out of date on my bullet journal. But that's part of what we're fixing. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. Alright, getting back into the danger zone. So we're going to just quickly switch back to full screen while I handle a quick thingy thing here. Oh, wow. Well done, Swiftness. And yeah, Lauren, you know, it's not for everybody, for sure. I realize that. But how do I put this? There's a lot of things in life, or in, you know, anything really. Writing, for example, where it's like, hey, this method doesn't work for everybody, but it's certainly worth giving it a try, because if it works for you, it could help you quite a lot. And if it doesn't work for you, then, you know, then you've spent a little bit of time trying. Sort of, Ayara. I do use it for my notes and stuff for writing, but I also use it for just organizing like my productivity and life in general. Like I've got entries in my bullet journal for every book and every series that I'm working on, and like what is the next action that needs to happen with them. So when I'm planning out like what I'm supposed to work on today or this week or this month, I can just go, okay, you know, I need to, like, this, some deadline on this book is coming up. What is the next thing that I need to do on that book? So it's not just my notes and stuff for my writing. It's also like my marketing, my, you know, business, paperwork, administrative stuff, all that sort of thing. Jesus, Vale. So jealous. Oh yeah, honestly, I don't use bullet journal for my job at all. It's literally just for my writing. Yeah, that makes total sense, Lauren. I'm not a how do I put this? Most of my attention goes to my job as well. I was just talking with Megan about that last night. See, look how productive we're being because we're on stream. This is so much better. Why did I stop doing this? Yeah, I understand that, Lauren. Like, I very much want to get to the point where I can get up and do this for 3 hours every day before work. But some days I'm just not going to be able to do that. And that's okay. Really working on the mindset of like, hey, of just thinking in future terms always. And so instead of being like, oh fuck, I didn't do my 3 hours today or yesterday, or I haven't done my 3 hours in a while, just going like, hey, do you want to feel better about yourself in a week? Awesome. Then do 3 hours today. Or, you know, set your alarm and do 3 hours tomorrow. And then try to do it again the next day. And in a week, if you've done it at least a few days out of the week, you will feel better about yourself. Which is probably a much healthier attitude than how I've been approaching my writing. Okay. Oof. Big oof. Okay. So we're just starting over here. Yeah, I understand completely, Lauren. Okay, what are we going with? Editing do be slow. Yeah, it's a dangerous game too, Vale, because like, you know, I never cracked that when I was doing freelance editing. It takes the time it takes. And all the good editors charge based on the time that they take, you know. Yep, it's pretty good. Oh, Swiftness, I didn't know you were full-time. That's awesome. Or maybe I did know you were full-time. It's been a while. right, Swift. Lurk-a-dirk. It do be that time. Wow, that is ridiculous, Vale. I mean, it depends on what kind of questions they're asking you, Lauren, but usually the answer is, I don't know, whatever is going to move you on to the next step. I noticed that whether it's Snowflake or something else, people do kind of seem to obsess over a method and be like, am I doing the method exactly right? Without understanding the purpose of the method, which is to get you to the next step, right? All right, I am going to use the restroom and refresh my coffee. I will be right back.
attractive.
We'll keep working.
No,
You're
that still
okay.
wasn't it? At least, thanks for like telling me.
Yeah, just to be aware of.
Most people would just be like, "You're a bitch," and then would leave.
I've been around you long enough that I can tell you were actually trying to be nice.
She was awesome.
She didn't say much.
That's why I liked her.
Really cool.
Hey, Asha, will you hold me through the show?
I think it's an extra 5 gold pieces.
5 gold.
These arms are worth a lot.
When the archive took you at the behest of your family, you agreed to undergo our discipline, our
No.
lifestyle.
I didn't agree to shit. You took me in because I'm assuming my father paid you a pretty nice sum of coin.
Anything else you guys wish to do over the next few days?
I would like to try some chemical altered states.
Wait, is this with the shrooms?
Yeah.
What time are you starting?
Yeah.
Oh, just before dusk.
I'll join you.
What is
Yeah.
the nature of the goods you have?
I have no idea.
Well, there's something I need to go do. You guys get started. No, Yasha, no, you always do this. No.
Okay. What on earth is the next Academy Journals trilogy going to look like? Yes, Lauren. I am extremely disappointed. It's just one of those things. I mean, I was not putting the lion's share of effort into Natural 20 Proof. Originally, I was helping on production, and I was running Crafternoon, and I was going in early every week for setups and whatnot. And then, what with the new job, I couldn't commit that time anymore, and so everybody was like, "Oh, thank you." And so basically all of the work was being done by Jesse and Angus, or nearly all of the work. And they were like, "Hey guys, it's gotten to the point where it's not fun anymore." I mean, that's it. You know what I mean? If they're the ones doing all the work, you can't just be. And I can't go back to the way it was. I can't go back to like, oh no, well, I'll take on more work. I can't do that. So to my mind, the main thing was having a stable setup, because setting up and breaking down every single week is like a lot. And so if we had a dedicated space that we could use, it wouldn't need to be a big space, but it would need to be a dedicated space that we could just set up and the cameras just lived there. You know what I mean? The cameras were just always there. We had proper sound set up and everything like that. And then we just came in and we essentially hit record, and that was it. And then the other thing is editing and uploading the episodes, because that's a lot of work too. And that was all on Angus, who also has a job, you know. If we could have solved those issues, could have kept it going. But it all relies on money. And there are ways to earn money with a stream like that and to promote it and everything like that, which we just also didn't really have the time to do. And certain people, didn't have those skill sets or didn't want to do stuff like that, which I get. I don't do a lot of things here on this stream. I don't do a lot of things on Blog a Novel to the usual streaming tricks to explode my viewers or get more subscribers or anything like that. It's all very much like, come hang out if you want to, watch if you'd like, subscribe if you feel the need, and thank you, oh my gosh. But I'm not trying to turn streaming into my full-time thing. I have another purpose for streaming, which is productivity for me. And so it got to the point with Natural 20 Proof where it was like, okay, so we don't want to do these promotional things. We don't want to do these things that could turn into money and revenue and all that sort of stuff. Then why are we streaming? Just to share the game with people online? I mean, okay, fine. But me, Garrett, I was not interested in that. I felt no tremendous need to share the game with people online. unless it was going to be something more. And I'm not even talking about like becoming like Critical Role size or status, like, because first of all, that's just not going to happen. It's never going to happen. And second of all, but like, it's not worth it to me to put all that extra effort in just so that people can enjoy listening to the game. Like, they could enjoy listening to any game. I don't know what makes ours special. And so if we're not going to make ours special enough to appeal to enough people that it could become self-sustaining and become like a business, then why? You know what I mean? And yet there were people at the table who were like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make money off of this. And I was just like, well, then why the fuck are we doing it? So we didn't have a Marisha who just knew how to program and promote and just blow things up with a bunch of amazing content. We didn't have a Travis who was just an awesome CEO who could like secure deals and sponsorships and negotiate with people and all that sort of stuff. And we didn't have a Felicia Day who could take the idea and fund it and put all the production quality into it that it would need to be to stand out in the space, because there's a lot of actual plays out there. And I would say that our technical quality was fine, but it was just average. You know, it wasn't anything special compared to a lot of the streams that people put together, you know, just with like just with a pack of friends and a webcam. We never set up standardized lighting. We didn't have the equipment necessary to stream in full HD, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, exactly. It's like, and that was a concern that I raised when we first talked about doing the stream. I was like, listen, if we want to do this, we have to be a production company. You know what I mean? And some people really got what that meant. And some people have never worked in showbiz before, you know? Like I don't ever want to be the guy who shows up to a professional film festival with something that I filmed on my iPhone. You know what I mean? And there are people who will do that. They're like, no, I have an iPhone. It films in HD, therefore I can make a film. And it's like, there's a lot more that goes into it than that. And we kind of thought that we were willing to put that effort in as a group, and we weren't. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. But it was easy to see coming, at least. Like, it didn't surprise me when it happened, even though it did disappoint me. Yeah, I was really excited about it. Whenever I start a new thing like that, or whenever I have a new idea, I'm always excited about the prospect of what it could turn into. You know, the potential there. And then to just, see it not realize that potential is a bummer. Wait, really? Ah, that's right. Oh, stretch. We don't have anything in here for that, right? Do we? Oh no, that's writing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Big at a burp. Yeah, and I mean honestly, the cool thing about Natural 20 Proof is that we are going to keep it go. We're going to keep the campaign going first of all, because I am not saying goodbye to Hillary Gelnaga. Thank you very fucking much. I love my brick shit house. And then also, because we're focusing on the audio, I mean, we're still looking at some post-production, which is like behind and needs to be caught up. And I might actually try to get with, I can't get with Angus today. As a quick side note for anybody who's not in the Discord server, my youngest son tested positive for COVID. He's completely asymptomatic, and everyone else in the family tested negative. So we're not really concerned or worried, but it is a bummer, and it's going to make the next couple of weeks of our lives very annoying and difficult, including the fact that I can't see people or go anywhere or do anything, including get together with Angus on the post-production of Natural 20 Proof. But once we got that caught up, it should be easier to keep up with as we continue to record the show. And then also, since we're just focusing on audio, we can fix a lot of things. Like, the audio quality of the stream has always been its weak point. It's not good. Our audio quality has never been good. It's been barely passable. And like, that sucks. But now that we are doing an audio only stream, we can probably maybe start to address that, because it's easier to buy a bunch of microphones than it is to buy even one really good camera. And we bought 2 really good cameras to start the stream. You know what I mean? So like, hopefully now we can put a little more effort and a little more money into the other stuff. What do we need to do for the resurrection cycle? Yeah, that's good. We'll just leave that. To be populated. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, am I really that close? Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, exactly. And then Sunday can just be show day, and we show up, we record, and then you know we're currently recording at my house for the audio only version, and then Angus and I can just take the files and we can run up here into the office and we can just hang out and just produce the show real quick, record some podcast audio spot. Well, I guess we can't do the podcast audio spots anymore either. But we can just do a quick sound mix, slap it up, throw it together, and put it on YouTube. Bodegazilla. How's it going, bro? Long time no see. How's the book coming? Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, back injuries. What happened? Yeah, humidity is the worst. And it's funny too because people think that Oregon is humid, and I guess technically it is. But boy, it doesn't compare to, I don't know, most of the East Coast. Hey, that's great, Lauren. I mean, at least you have the best possible story for how your back is hurt. Oof. That's terrible. Bodegazilla. That is a lot, Bodegazilla. This, by the way, this is how close I am to finishing recording Lifemage. This is how many chapters I have left to record on the Lifemage audiobook. So I need to get my fucking ass in gear and finish recording this shit so that I can send it to Jim so that I can publish another goddamn audiobook. I probably have to wait until Lifemage Dawning is done and published and ready to go, but like this haunts me. Wow, Bodegazilla, that's really good. Congratulations. Right? It's like, what do I do with this? Am I doing the right things with this? But considering that you have kept it up much longer than I did for those glorious couple of years that I had, I'd say that you seem to be doing the right things. Yeah. Yeah. Houses are so expensive because we are straight up in the unregulated heyday of a new bubble, just like we were in 2008. We're in the exact same situation. All of the regulatory steps that were put in after the 2008 financial crisis have been relaxed or completely abolished, and banks and home owning conglomerates are taking the exact same completely irresponsible and unsustainable steps that they were taking 13, 14 years ago that led to the recession. That's why houses are so expensive. We're in exactly the same spot. 100% identical. They literally undid all of the work that they did after that happened, trying to make sure that it wouldn't happen again. And so, to the surprise of absolutely no one, it's happening again. And there you have it. I'm telling you to wait for the market to crash and then buy a lakeside manor for a fraction of what you'd pay for it right now. I'm really glad that we have not been in a position to buy a house for the last couple of years, because we probably would have just bit the bullet and did it, and then the value of our house would have tanked. Buy a lakeside manor if you want to. Like, if you're planning on buying a lakeside manor and living in it for the rest of your life, then just like fucking buy it. Like, you know what I mean? So the value of your house goes down. Who cares? It's your house. If you're just going to live there, you don't really care all that much what it's worth. The rental market is completely, forget about it. Yeah, you know, that's sort of the thing, honestly, about working in the industry that we do is like there's a lot of industries out there where you can make a lot of money. Uh, Financial sector, real estate, all that sort of stuff. But the thing is like when economies crash, art doesn't. Like art may slump ever so slightly as an industry, but the economy the economy is not going to crash so bad that people are going to stop buying $5 ebooks. I know, Lauren. I know. But the financial sector is built on deep inequality. And for all of the inequality that exists in publishing, especially when it comes to demographics and all of that sort of thing, wealth inequality is not the primary inequality that exists in publishing. But wealth inequality is the primary inequality that exists in the financial sector, both between that sector in general and the world in general, and the people who are at the top of that sector versus the people who are at the bottom of that sector. Which is much the same as it is in filmmaking, right? So, whether you're in finance, real estate, or whatever, if the economy slumps in general, your entire livelihood is likely to just vanish out from under you because suddenly nobody wants to buy a $250,000 house. But, you know, readers, they'll still buy a $5 or $10 book. Hell, they'll still even buy a paperback or a hardcover because that is an expense that they can justify even if they're having a slightly harder time of it, especially because it helps relieve the harder time of it. Whereas if you're a big real estate developer or playing the stock market or something like that, you suddenly can't find somebody who can invest the millions of dollars that you need in order to sustain the business model that you've built. Right. Books are recession proof. And my earnings didn't grow, but they've remained very stable. Which is impressive enough, considering the fact that I haven't published a fucking thing. That's not true. I've published a couple of things. Oh, this is honestly very calming, and I've needed an activity like this. It's been stressful recently. That's awesome, Bodegazella. I will admit, definitely 100% jealous of you. Also extremely happy for you. Hope it continues and you only flourish and prosper even more. Also jealous. Hey, oh, no, I messaged you on Discord. You already heard about Johnny's book. Oh, shit, I forgot. I mean, they've been trying to pull that off since we were working with them. It's not a real surprise. I'm happy for him. That is also true. Did they really let the podcast die? Oh. I mean, on the one hand, on the other hand, end of an era. Oh, cool. I should go re-listen to those. Shit. Yeah, I mean, we just did one recording session and then he split it up into 3. That's how he normally does his podcast. Yeah, he's a great dude. Bodegazilla, my current fave is the Six Figure Author podcast. I don't know if you listen to them. Although, ironically, I think they might be on a summer hiatus right now, but they might have just come back from it. You don't have to be a six-figure author to listen to the podcast, Bodegazilla. That's not what the name means. Hey, congrats. That's awesome. I remember those days. Those were the glory days. Fucking A, that's so good. Dangerous mindset, Bodegazilla. Don't do that to yourself. Boy, it sure would feel great just to clear out these last few things that I have to do on the... Huh. One day, Lauren. One day. Don't worry about it. Take your time. Enjoy the process. Oh. Yeah, I mean, in my experience, the most helpful way to give advice is here's what works for me, or here's what I do. And people really try really hard to get you to commit to the way to do it. And I feel that it's very important to resist that commitment. Yeah, also, how to write has nothing to do with how to publish. Erica, greetings. Morning, Danny. Oh, boy, don't yawn. You literally used a yawn emoji. And now I'm yawning. Well, you will realize, Lauren, one day, if not soon, that experience does not qualify you to give advice. And that the only advice is, here's what I do. This might or might not work for you. And if it doesn't, then I'm afraid you are on your own. But you can't solve... The only advice that you should give is suggestions on how somebody can solve a problem. Not the definitive solution on solving that problem. Because the other danger is that if you give somebody a definitive solution, and they try it and they change anything or do anything wrong or whatever, you open yourself up to being blamed for their lack of productivity. Yeah, and that's why you got to caveat it, right? It's like, this is what works for me. Everybody's different. Might not work for you. I have a theory that I need to chew around and turn into a more assimilable form. But essentially, it's that imposter syndrome doesn't stem from your own personal feelings of inadequacy. It stems from other people's unfair assumptions of what something means. So in other words, if you feel like an imposter as an author, Bodegazilla, it's because there are assumptions other people have put on what author means. Like, for example, the entire concept of deserving, which is a fully useless concept. There is no such thing as deserving. It is a deeply guilt-associated, heavily puritanical concept that is strictly and only enforced to make other people feel guilty enough that they can be controlled. You deserve this or you don't deserve this. You deserve bad things to happen to you. You don't deserve good things to happen to you. And so the whole, like, and I feel like that's 90% of imposter syndrome. Oh, yes, I've written these books. I've sold this many copies, but I don't deserve to. Get that third piece out of there. You've written this many books. You've sold this many copies of them. That's it. You literally cannot be an imposter because those are facts. But I don't deserve to... Nope. Cut it off. Just take scissors and snip that third finger right the fuck off. There is no such thing as deserving. Deserving does not exist. There's not a single atom or molecule of deserving in the universe. And I understand that there's not a single atom of good or evil in the universe either, but those are useful concepts and deserving is not. It is not useful. It does not help anyone. It should be stripped from human consciousness. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Lauren, I can't sort that out as an issue. Your brain's going to say what your brain's going to say. And some people can muscle through it. You know, there's the mental trick of being like, you know, that works for some people of like, I mean, hey, listen, the worst people in the world feel like they deserve all this good stuff. And it's not fair that you think you deserve none of it. Like, it's not fair that they think they're awesome and you think you're crap. And sometimes putting a face to that, you know, for example, like, you know, it's not fair that you think you're awful and Donald Trump thinks he's amazing. So, like, knock it the fuck off. But that easily might not work for you. And that's fine if it doesn't. That's an option, Bodegazilla. Yeah, and we're all going to have days where it's not happening, Lauren. That's okay. I have lots of days. I've had lots of days recently where it's just not happening. Oh, where to find them? I have no idea. Yeah, Lauren. I mean, completely understandable. And, like, yeah. Where my damn... Where my damn... Whoa, Black Betty. Okay, so we got front matter. We got 25, 20, so that's 26. And we got back matter. 27. Okay. Hey, awesome, Erica. Yeah, I only got about 15 minutes left, and then I got to go do other family stuff, including figuring out how to entertain my kids who are not allowed to leave the house. Yay. Oh, yeah, you probably didn't see in the Discord, Bodegazilla, but Desmond tested positive for COVID. So he was exposed, I guess now it's like 10 days ago or something like that. He's completely asymptomatic. Everyone else in the house has tested negative. We're not worried about it. It's just super duper annoying. You know, life is hard enough, but we've had like our whatever. We've had our things that we could do and ways to entertain ourselves and everything like that. Megan and I are fully vaccinated. None of the kids are, you know, at any sort of like significant risk or anything like that. And again, everybody's tested negative except for Desmond, who is completely asymptomatic. So it's not apparently, you know, any real danger to us. It's just the worst. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, like honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised to find out that it is in fact a false positive, because it doesn't make sense that he would have had it for, I don't know, whatever length of time, and that the other kids wouldn't, you know. And we also did the antibody test, and none of them have the antibodies, and so it's just sort of like, oh, whatever. We're doing all the good, safe stuff. Because that's what responsible individuals do in the middle of a global pandemic. They take care of themselves and each other. And other people as well. Boy, did anybody see the main character of Twitter the other day? I think it was yesterday. Maybe the day before. This dude tells this like heartbreaking story of his wife catching COVID and going to the hospital, being intubated, very nearly dying. Just the most you know, like, oof, rough to read. Really rough story to read. Anybody want to guess where that... Anybody want to guess what happened next? Ding, 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 Lauren. Ding, ding, ding. And remains so. Still. And isn't it sad that it was so easy to guess that? Fuck me running. All right, Bodegazilla. Oof. That blows, Erica. But Lauren, it's combining two forms of exercise at the same time. This is the best idea. I'm burning all the calories and the last shreds of my goodwill at my local running track. Your chat can't stop me because I can't read. You think calling Meg is going to help your case? Who do you think is joining me on my run? Careful when you call her, or she might be very distracted. Oh boy. No, no, no. That's weird now that Jesse and I work together. Got to keep that stuff out of the workplace environment. How many times must I declare that I would climb Chris Evans like a tree? Okay, thank you, Erica. Oh my gosh, we're actually writing the bullet journal entry for Quest. Is this it? Is this the year we reclaim our dignity? Is this the year that I actually start writing Quest and don't abandon it to go write another book? Not a tribe called Quest. Mary Duke! I haven't streamed in forever. You are not wrong. Ah, shit. Well, whatever. Danny, you're so correct. All right, we're going to leave that alone until we come back to it and actually start producing it, because if I've learned anything, it's that filling out an entire checklist for your book in your bullet journal is like begging the universe to come and kick you in the nards. I have not posted on the podcast in a little bit, and we are going to fix that. Possibly later today. Although, unfortunately, I must go. My people need me. And by my people, I mean my family. They require my help. Oh, boy. Among other things, I must go and make them the breakfast. However, before that happens, we must figure out who we are raiding. Wow. Nobody appears to be live. Who would not be live at 8:30 a.m. on this Monday morning? We really don't have anybody live, huh? Is anybody else writing? Great seeing you too, Danny. Okay. We're going to throw a raid at Maya Wrights. I don't know this person. There we go. Here's hoping that they turn out to be cool and awesome. Gonna pop the old headphones on. But yeah, hope that everybody has a fantastic Monday. I don't know if I'm going to stream again later today. I might be able to slip away for a little bit of time, although I do have to be with my family. But yeah, hopefully you have a good day, and I will be on tomorrow morning, if not earlier. Yeah, peace out, everyone. Great to see you again, and I will see you next time. Bye.
And wait for Vlog a Novel, and then we'll all go into Kahuna together, I guess. The timing is impeccable. Hello, Vlog a Novel. Thank you so much for the raid and for the follow. Thank you. It was productive. It was more productive than I was expecting. I hope that you also had a productive stream. Nix Belial. Okay, I think that's how you say that. Nix Belial. Hello, hello. So, now that y'all are here,